Collapse of Signature Bank sparking concerns here in New York and forcing Governor Hochul to try and reassure customers.
Yeah, Morgan Mackay is outside a branch in Midtown with how Hochul is trying to do that. Morgan.
Steve and Natasha, the biggest thing that New York State officials want you to know is that Signature Bank branches are open and deposits are protected. Governor Kathy Hochul urging New Yorkers to stay calm and says as of right now, they are not concerned about any other banks closing.
We want to make sure that there's not a ripple effect because if people getting anxious start withdrawing, then that creates instability.
Governor Kathy Hochul urging New Yorkers not to panic after the State Department of Financial Services took possession of Signature Bank on Sunday night. It is now the third largest bank failure in U.S. history. But Hochul promising that deposits are protected, even those whose holdings exceed the $250,000 insurance limit.
It's an unusual circumstance. But the main message I want to deliver is that New Yorkers should have confidence that their money is secure and wherever they've chosen to bank, that is protected.
Financial experts say that after Silicon Valley Bank collapsed, people rushed to withdraw their money from Signature Bank, causing instability in the financial market. That is when state regulators stepped in and the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, or FDIC, took over its assets worth more than $110 billion.
A number of banks were under everyone's watchful eye. So Signature, because of the amount of outflows we saw on Friday, we knew we were going to have to take action over the weekend so that they could open on Monday.
Almost a quarter of Signature Bank's deposits came from the cryptocurrency market. It also banked a variety of small businesses, including vendors at the Hunts Point produce market, and is one of the city's biggest multifamily mortgage lenders. Some of Signature Bank's customers who are willing to speak with us say they are sticking with the bank for now.
Everything is going on as normal. They're transferring money. The money is there. Everyone's insured. Business as usual.
Am I nervous? No, it's backed. It's secured. The government's doing the right thing. So all of it's good, and I left a ton of money in the bank.
Now, according to Hochul, this is not a taxpayer-funded bailout like it was in 2008. Rather, the money for deposits comes from fees that banks had to pay into a deposit insurance fund. Now, as far as Signature Bank goes, the existing management has been fired and federal regulators are looking for a new owner. Reporting live at Murray Hill, I'm Morgan Mackay, Fox 5 News. Steve and Natasha, back to you.
Morgan, thank you.